Finally, it is time. Episode 230, the Ochils. So I've decided, after all this time in planning it, that I'll start my trip at Alva Glen, because this is really where my love for the Ochils was ignited. So here I am. I'm entering Alva Glen. I've got a heavy backpack on. I've got my fanny pack ready, my walking stick. So let's just get straight into it. The Ochils, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a cam is here to make your day. Gingerman with a cam would like to hear you say today.
Alva Glen is dreamy. There's old Papa Bear up there. I mind seeing him last time I was here. And then here's that lovely waterfall with the incredible view. We'll just wave to the bear. Mind me, Gingerman. Nah, he doesn't remember me. Oh aye, there's the old pipe. I remember that from last time. It's a big thick pipe like. I read this last time. I've got my pointing stick. This is sheep here. First set of staircases. I can't speak, so you can probably guess I'm shattered already. Sorry, this is the warm-up. And then I know about a second wind. I used to play football living on a second wind. There's a bench up ahead. I might have a wee seat. Nothing like a wee seat and a sip of water to get you going. The first bridge of many. I'm looking to walk for about 3 hours tonight, and then get a nice spot, and then do a bit of walking tomorrow, fly the drone some more, and Bob's your uncle, the Ochils are done, and we can move on to the next adventure. Well, that bench looks good. I'll take 5 at the next bench. Count the bench drops. I could definitely dip my head in the water at some point here. Hopefully there's a bit I can do it. I get a wee evening shower / bath. I need some of that over me. Look at this little beach bit. On another day, that's a nice spot to camp at. They're coming out of the trees. Sweat is pouring down me the bag. I don't know how heavy it is, but trust me, it's heavy. It's heavy, heavy. But, you know, mountain goat genetics and all that, I can do this. my first view, and there's a nice breeze here. I'm going to cool off for 5:10 and then keep going, because I don't want to burn myself out early on. I've got a whole night to go. And I'm back moving. I'm less sweaty and the breeze has picked up and it's lovely. It's nature's air conditioning. I'm pretty sure this thing goes, kind of looks round like this to a few benches, and then I only came up as far as about just up here last time, and then I went back down. Because this time we're going in. Are we there yet? See on that hill past, well, you can't see nothing on this GoPro, but that's California. I'm just pointing and guessing, turning red and sweaty again, looking for my next bench stop. Nice night though. I really hope I get a magical sunset tonight and a magical sunrise tomorrow, and then I'll just be happy. I'll be forever grateful. I'm just going to keep on walking, forget I never seen it. This isn't sit on benches in the Ochils, this is walk the Ochils. There's another bench. I think this is where I got to last time, or maybe I got further up. I can't mind, my brain's a hazy fuzz right now. This is bra. Bloody bra, so it is. I feel like Gandalf marching through the Shire right now. Or maybe I'm a hobbit, actually. Nah, I'm a wizard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know how close I'll get to the top. But I'll try my damn hardest to get there, or at least somewhere. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ochils. Get the cool wee path. That's what I'm going to be taking. I think that might take me down to the water for a wee refill, which I can use for my coffee. Get this bit down here, and then there's some sheep, some pals. Right, bag emptied. We'll fill this one up for tomorrow's coffee. Let's go. Oh, the sheep are all hanging out there, probably thinking, where's this guy going? I hope they don't try and ram me. That one's got ram head. Sorry guys, please don't fall. Right, I'll just there's sand. I don't want to hurt them. They're used to this. Just don't fall, guys. There's sand. They don't want the beef, and I don't want the lamb. This is a nice little pit stop. This is cool. Right, so I'm happy with that. That's a good result. That's my coffee water. Woo! Ah, yes, no one's nicked my bag. That side mission tired me out. It's steep. It's steep going back up to the bag. I got my coffee water. Fresh Ochil coffee water. Then I get a fresh one, it's not been opened, for drinking. And this one goes in the bag for tomorrow morning. Right, I'm about an hour into the walk. I just cracked a freshie, lovely stuff. Whilst I'm here, I just want to thank my patron legends, whose names are coming up and down on the screen right now, like that. If you want to become a patron, click the link below. If you want to become a patron, click the link at the bottom in the description, and it'll cost you $5 per month, and you'll get some extra content, send me some messages, and get your name in an episode, just like that. Oh, sorry, give myself the hiccups. Anyway, peace, thanks patrons, I love you. I guess I better get moving. The last time I kind of done anything like this was way back, 2 years ago. I went to Loch skiing. Maybe give that episode a watch after this, if this is wet your whistle for this sort of thing. But I would say this is a wee bit more adventurous now, and I've got better equipment. You'll see if you watch it after what I mean. But here we go, we're on the trail now. Hopefully it's nice and flat for a bit. Just me and the sheep now. There's the water just there. I've got a pot noodle for tea and some chicken bites. Me and the sheep having a stare off here. I don't know if you can see, but there's an absolutely corker of a waterfall through there. Oh man, this place is incredible. Endless beauty. I love Scotland. I love that we have the access to doing this. No worries, no qualms. Man, not too much to worry about not too much to worry about out here. That's why the sheep are just chilling, having a great time. Bollocks, I've got no internet. It's just nice to have internet, you know, we live in an age where we're never not connected, so when you're disconnected it's disconcerting. Plus, see, oh bugger, whoa, whoa, whoa. You've got to be careful because I don't want to fall, that's the end of Gingerman. Maybe not actually, it looks more ferny than rocky. But anyway, what was I saying? Aye, you see when you're camping and you've got a wee Netflix film on, it's brilliant, it's class. But anyway, let's worry about that later. As long as we got the essentials, food, water and shelter, that's the one. Oh aye, and cameras. You know, this is getting a little bit scrambly at points. Glad I brought my bits, I was just going to wear trainers for a laugh. Anyway, we're doing good. I'm less gassing now because I'm in my second wind spell, so you know. Oh, my legs. This is the advantage to be in a short arse, by the way. You got good balance. It's getting a bit breezy, which I'm not minding. It's not good for the audio, but I don't mind because it's good for my sweaty back. I've got about an hour and a half left to hike before I set camp, or at least until I find somewhere suitable, just to settle down that's protected and is just get me on my way. Big boulder in the path. I mean, the path's been generally kind. I bet at times you really got to get your legs working over the crumbly bits, especially with the heavy bag on, but hey, it's good for you. I had a wee stop, put my jumper on, get back on the road. I'm excited to set up camp, but first I got to get through this ferny path. Luckily it's not jaggies. Oh. Look at this, I don't know how long this path will go on for, till I eventually tire out and just decide that I'm camping. This is nice though, I love this. I'm not much of a map reader, so if I got lost, I'm lost. I just would have to rely on my phone. I don't know which hill's which hill, so we'll just make it up as we go along. Oh, difficulty level's gone up here, just a smidgen, but it's certainly gone up. It's my birthday next week. There you go. So if you want to join the patrons, now's the time. Look at this bit I had to climb up, then my water fell out, so I'm going to need to climb back down to get it, and I am sweating again, so I'm going to have a wee stop here. Water rescued, back in the bag. Right. Hopefully that's the end of the mental climbing bits, because this bag makes you a little bit unbalanced. There's a big beautiful green patch here that looks ready to camp at. I can see some peaks up ahead. I'm definitely deep in here. I'm about, I don't know, 2.5 hours into the walk so far. I've actually done a good bit of walking. We're happy with ourselves. Oh aye, wee waterfall. Yeah. Aye, it's decided. I'm going to leave my tent here. I'm going to set up camp at this bit, because this is nice here. It's flat, it's perfect, and it's a good sort of base, and then I can drop the backpack and hike further up, try and fly the drone and catch some nice views, have my dinner, bish bash bosh. And I've got a wee bit of protection here from the wind in case it does get windier, because I've not even checked the weather forecast. I'm that much of a rogue and a maverick. No bad. This is my stone circle. Aye, I think I'm just going to camp here, because I think it could even rain tonight, so get protection from these rocks. This bit here, right here, make sure it's flat, no rocks in the way. I'll do a wee check and we'll get going. It is flat. Nice and flat, no stones. Nice stones, I don't think. Let's get on our hands and oh, this is soft. Oh baby. Right, this is the bit where you unload and you realise that you've maybe forgotten something important. So hi, fingers crossed. Let's go outside. Feels amazing to be here. Tent set up. I've got the door facing that way, so I can like keep that side completely shut off. I don't know why I've done it that way, because you've got either doors either side. Anyway, I'm going to blow up my bed and get everything sorted and just sort of out the bag, and then let's just get a wee bit of walking into the Ochils done, eh? This is why you don't bring pot noodles. I've almost destroyed it, but luckily just a little bit of the good stuff came out. Yeah, look at these. I'm all unpacked, so I'm going to now go for a wee walk and check out some more of the Ochils, see if I can get close to the peak of the hill, see how long it'll take me. I don't want to get stuck in the dark, but I'm pretty happy with my spot. I just hope it doesn't rain now. Say bye to the tent, bye tent, be safe. I've not got any security on it, so hopefully it's fine. Nature's the security. Because my thought is nobody wants to open a tent. If you just find a tent, it's scarier for you to be the one trying to open a tent that you find. So that's my theory, logic. Anyway, I feel like 1,000 times lighter and this is better. That was heavy hiking with that. And in the back of my mind is I've got to do that tomorrow on the way back, but hey, we're here to have fun and fly the drone. Back for the fern. The bit where I parked my tent was on jaggies, and my hands are now covered in jaggies. So that was the downside of that spot, but the ground's so soft. I'm going to have a luxury sleep tonight. Right, I found the path. It's like Jurassic Park. I watch all these videos on YouTube of people going out hiking and camping. Scotland's mountains with Murray, they're my favourite. And I watch some and I think, man, that looks so much fun. And we are in our society, we're boxed up in our little houses. Although we have what we feel is some sort of freedoms, but you know, just wandering in nature like this is what freedom feels like. Absolutely stunning. I might go for a bath in that in the morning. I mean, I say these things, it doesn't mean I'm going to execute them. I say a lot of things just to chuck them out there. And if it manifests itself, it does. If it doesn't, then hey, on to the next one. Going from east to west, the Ochils are 25 miles long. And my first plan was just to walk from one side to the other, but as I sort of alluded to at the start, it's logistically, it wasn't going to work for me. It was just going to make it more difficult, and the more difficult you make things, the less likely you are to do it. So sometimes in life you just need to simplify it and get out and do it and learn from it. And then obviously in the future, when I'm more prepared and I've more experience, then I could do the east to west full Ochils. But for me this works. Today at this time, just before I turn 25, just before I turn 35, a little bit of solitude, and here we are. Look at this. I guess you just get to the top of this one here, see what's to be seen, and I'll go back to my house and have my pot noodle. No, don't fall in. I made it over the burn alive and safe and dry. Right. I've got this wee steep bit here. This is my mountain today. I said I had strong legs, and then I just went weak at the knees. This is steep. My legs are burning. This'll do me. I made it to the gate. I don't know what the gate represents, but it's the gate I've made it to for flying my drone. I don't know what any of these hills are anymore. I just know I'm in the centre of the Ochils. Pretty knackered, but hey, it's been worth it. I've got pot noodle all over my remote control.
Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love shall not come, then I'll surely find another. When the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Right, drone flown around here. I'm still none the wiser as to what's what, but I'll come and explore this a bit more, or maybe in the morning, I don't know, see what the weather's like. I'm getting cold now, so I'm going to head back to my tent and get cosy. Hear that wind? Almost back down this little hill I climbed up, and we'll call this the Gingerman Hill of the Ochils. It might already have a name, it might not, so if it doesn't, it's now the Gingerman Hill, or just the Ginger Hill, I don't know. Right. This way seems easier up here. Right, the good thing is when I was flying my drone I went and checked on my tent and it's fine. Tent's good. It'll look good from the sky. Ah! Wow. Home sweet home. Pot noodle time. It's not so windy back down here. Gingerman Hill, it was blowing, absolutely blowing. Right, do you know what, I should have brought the fairy lights and got this wall decked out with some lighting. Right, my second mistake, it would appear, is bringing cutlery for my pot noodle, which I swear is it's eating me inside that I forgot the cutlery. I had loads of it. I'm going to take my glasses off in disappointment. Actually, before I do that, I'm taking off these clumpy boots because they are clumpy. Can't get anything done with my clumpy boots. The old clumpers. Oh, they were right on. Stuck right on. Woo! Right, let's get this going, and we'll find a way to pot noodle everywhere. Get it, eat at the pot noodle. Woo! Yeah, it's not too bad. I just can't believe I forgot a fork. Who forgets a fork for a pot noodle? Me. It's a cool bird swooping around. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. You see the sky changing colour. Here's me just poking at my tent, wondering how I'm going to eat my pot noodle without a spoon or a fork. Would you look at that? There was a hole in the bottom. Shitty noodles. I've got some sweets and I've got my chicken bites. But I'm sad because I was looking forward to that. I might just turn that into a coffee. Pot noodle disaster. Don't bring pot noodles camping. I tell you what, see, if I had something to put them in, which I do, this, they could actually work out as just noodles. Wait a minute. This is not over yet. Be gone. Right. I'll boil some more water for a coffee. Right, let's just let them absorb. I've got my wee camping knife, so I'll stir it with this at least. And you know what? I'll just drink them. Because I'm hungry and I need to eat, alright? The joys of camping and not having everything at your disposal. Have I got enough for a coffee in there? No. I'll boil it up and I'll get myself a wee coffee. They didn't last long. I'm going to have noodles. Oh, alright. I've got my smoothie. I don't know if I'll keep that for the morning, because I'll be really thirsty in the morning. Put that over there. Bye. It's mostly just all about Noodlegate right now. Really need to tidy up. I'm making a show of myself here. Look at this. It's a mess. Just going to boil water up again and have a wee coffee. It's making funny noises. The thing about the noodles is all the flavourings on the floor. The noodles and the coffee should warm me up. Still wondering how I'm going to eat the noodles, but I'll find a way. And also I need to stop touching the jaggies because my hands are covered in jaggy bumps. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. New way to eat a pot noodle unlocked.
Injustice, criticism, whatever way you look at it, is that we're not at least 4 up at the moment. I mean, my eyes are shot to pieces and the lighting ain't great for me, but what I can see is that we're tearing them to shreds down the left-hand side.
It feels like it's 50-50 to rain or not. Also, I feel like I've caught the sun today. The only thing stopping this being perfect is a sunset. I feel like I got the Ochils to myself. It's a little bit cold though. I'll check back in with you soon. I was watching a little bit of #United, that was fun. Finished my noodles, my coffee, that was brilliant, that warmed me right up, that was a surprising treat. So aye, we're in the Ochils, we've placed ourselves, I've got a wee home in there, I've got my own wee river, stream for water. Aye, this is alright this. Well, as you can now see, or can't see, it's dark now outside. I don't even know if you can see the sky. You see my little green dot. There's my tent. Oh, spooky. You always forget that it gets dark and you need lights to film. That's something I need to work on, is get better lighting for the dark times. Get a light on my camera is what I need. I think you do get the attachment for the GoPro. Anyway, you can see the Grangemouth thing lighting up the sky. I'm going to see if I can get a shot of it. It's really lighting up the sky, but I don't know if you can see it on this. Anyway, just on a stone. I probably shouldn't come out with my bare feet. Aye, it's got really warm in my tent, so that's good. There's no point in coming out here because I can't film anything. We didn't catch the epic sunset, so hopefully I get the sunrise. Anyway, let's get in. I'll get myself cosy and I'll say my good nights, and then it'll be the morning and we'll do some morning adventures. Right, I'm all tucked up. Just gonna take my specs off. I've got myself sorted, done my bedtime stuff. Just watching a bit of Netflix now. And hopefully it'll be the morning soon. It's about 11 o'clock. It's really dark. I can hear the water, a bit of wind. It's perfect. So I'll see you in the morning. Peace. Good morning. It's 4:58 and it's still dark outside, it would appear. There's not much I can film when it's dark other than my haunting looking face next to this light. I've got my coffee stuff ready. I'm gonna have a coffee, I'm looking forward to that. It's amazing how quickly it gets light. They're never short of water in Scotland, that's for sure. No messing around, let's get the coffees on. It's nice and warm in the tent. Well, it's not warm, but it's warmer than out here, but the wind is what's making me cold. I'm not complaining. It's like this. Let's just get a nice wee cafe on the go. There we go. Oh, it's windy and cold this morning. This coffee's helping. I can't believe how light it got so quickly, because it was proper dark when I woke up. But it felt, you know, what's the words? Atmospheric, otherworldly. It felt nice just waking up here and it's still being dark. Just kind of cozying in my sleeping bag. You know, I kind of want to follow the trail to the top of the hills, but it's windy today. I've got heavy gear on, and you know, sometimes it's just about doing what you want to do and not just trying to do what you think other people want to see or whatever. Because if I'm having fun, you're having fun. So what we'll do is I'll just have a nice sweet slow pack up and I'll head back down, I guess. But don't worry, the video's not over yet. This is what it's all about though, when you're sitting in your bed and at night. You don't need to do this. You just need to get out of your bed. Make your bed. But in nature, if you want a comfy night's sleep, you gotta do all this for the leisure. Ah, the bloody sleeping bag. That's everything packed away, so I'll pop the tent down, get the bag on, and we'll head back. I'm looking up, man, it's so windy and miserable. I don't think it's to rain, but the wind is killer for me. There we go. Almost there. You can see my nice spot. And you know what they say? Have some grace, leave no trace. Ta-da! And just like that, I'm done, ready to go. I'm looking at that backpack thinking, I don't want to pick it up. I wish I had my own Sherpa to take it back to the car for me, but I don't. So, aye, here we go. What an incredible nice, just one incredible night I had. I wish the weather was nicer. I'd spent more this morning exploring around this area, but hey, it is what it is. We've walked into the Ochils, we've camped in the Ochils, so you know, we've done it. This way. Oh man. Well, this is a bit different for 7 in the morning. Up hiking with a heavy backpack on. I don't know, it'll be a lot quicker on the way back. It's more downhilly than uphilly. It took me ages to get here last night, so I kept stopping and I had to go back and get my cable. But we'll sort of walk back, have a leisurely cruise back to the car and summarise on this most fantastic journey. This we go. Oh, I'm going to try with the bag on this time. I tell you what, I am getting a workout today with this heavy bag on. Especially my legs. My legs! Oh yeah boy. They feel strong. I feel strong from this. So this is all the good stuff. Because, you know what, I did set out to walk the entire Ochils, adventurous, not thinking that, you know what, I need lighter weight gear, lots of other stuff, but, you know, things don't always go the way we want in our heads. Oh, and that itself is a metaphor for life and how things in life don't always go the way you expect it to go, but you still find yourself getting out and doing it, and I have found so much joy in doing this, and like a sense of relief. Not relief like, oh I'm glad it's over, a relief like I'm so glad I've done it now, because this will charge me forward, I promise you that. We're back at Boulder Bench. The isolation in those hills for the night, and then as you come out here and you see the houses and civilization, there's just that sense of gratitude, thankfulness for all of what we have, because without all of that, you know, camping out here would be pointless, you know, because you'd just literally always be living in nature. So we always need to find the right balance, and I think I found the balance last night and today. KM love SB, DB loves OH. Good piece of kit that. Anyone know what this is for? Is this for some sort of This is from horse times. All I'm guessing this is from the horse times. Let me know if you know what that's for. I don't know why I think it's from the horse times, or it has anything to do with horses, but it feels like something you tie your horse to. And there's my bench from last night, where I had that wonderful cool down moment. Got all these leaves, they're turning autumny. Is this autumn happening? See, as you come into the Alva Glen section here, it feels kind of like Dunfermline Glen, only it's not attached to a busy high street like Dunfermline Glen. It's attached to the Ochils Hills, which is super splendid. But there's no peacocks here. Could do with some peacocks lurking around. I just seen my first person. I felt strange seeing another human. He says, "Alright mate, did I ruin your video there?" And I said, nah, you're fine. Alright, we're back at the girthy pipe. This is the perfect place to finish your walk. It's that stunning view of the waterfall down here. It's perfect. And see, yesterday when I was on my way here, I seen this new bench getting installed. Let me tell you, what a fine piece of kit. Look at that. Oh, lovely. This has got to be the best spot in Clackmannanshire. And there we go. It's over. I'm done. I walked into the Ochils. I didn't walk the entire Ochils, but I walked into the Ochils and I camped overnight on my own. And for me, that's a win. I've had the most incredible time and I feel like I really needed this, and it's set me up to move on in search of episode 300, where I think my next adventure might be abroad somewhere. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go?